Welcome back to Beyond Stupid, where all we do is watch stupid shit. Stupid people doing stupid shit. So today, what if that made that would be like so dumb. I don't even know if this is the right name for the channel. Apparently it's not, because nobody's watching these videos, but that's okay because I'm having the time of my life as far as making videos. I've never had this much enjoyment making videos, and I like making videos for my other channel, which is, you know, a little more lax, a little more professional. But anyway, this is Beyond Stupid, and there's a lot of stupid stuff that goes on in the world every day that we have no idea when we go on with our regular lives, okay? I can't even speak correctly right now. I'm stupid. Our regular lives, okay? We go on with our regular lives every day, and there's this is abundantly stupid shit happening. So today, stupid shit, we're going to look at a body cam video from November 22 of this chick who just felt like she was gonna win the lotto by any means. Stupid shit.
So I just can't just go home?
No, you can't go home.
More like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay. So,
But you don't have it on video. That is,
I have.
It's 50 million videos. And
I'm just saying.
We've all tried
50
our luck
million
with the lottery.
videos.
Buy a ticket, scratch, and hope for a miracle. But what if
Gotta
that
love
miracle never
exaggerations.
stood a chance because the cashier had already pocketed the winners? Meet a Winn-Dixie cashier, a single mom who didn't just dream of winning the lottery, she rigged it. She stole over $11,000 in scratch-offs and found a way to turn losing tickets into winners, hoping it would balance the register and keep everything under the radar. But the scheme fell apart when the Florida lottery noticed they'd overpaid thousands of dollars to winners. An investigation caught her on camera, scanning only the winning tickets while leaving everyone else empty-handed. Here's what happened next.
You know, I've always wondered that if anyone has done something like that, because if you guys don't know, is that you could technically, you don't have to scratch off any of the scratchers. You could just take it to a scanner and see if you won anything. That's it. You don't got to scratch anything. Now, obviously, scratching is part of, you know, the gambling fund. This is part of the addiction. You're not just trying to buy a ticket, then scan it and see if you won anything. That's boring. But yeah, she was over there. I'm not gonna lie to you. What she did was pretty clever. So the fact that they caught that fast for that small of an amount is crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, they don't play about the Florida lotto people. They don't play about that because, I mean, it's not a lot. It's just really not a lot.
What's going on?
All right, so what's happening is we have an associate. Okay. We started seeing some lottery shortages over here, for instance, ticketing online. It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on to present.
So since July, this individual's been selecting lottery cards?
Lottery cards, playing online tickets. Yes.
Okay. Can we go back in there for me?
Wait, so she's not doing scratchers? Maybe I got it mixed up. You know, cause yeah, I mean, we about to learn something new. I don't know who came up with this scam, but it sounds like it's a pretty good scam, you know, if you could stay under the radar.
Real quick.
Can you tell me what's going on if I can try to...
I don't know what's going on, so I can...
That's because I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door. And
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
So have her on video, you know, selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them if they were. And there's also another process on the cash register to where, like if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can key in instant lottery redemption and then put in the dollar amount and then we pay that out. Well, she's
Okay, so it is
she
scratching.
can do that even without a winning ticket.
It's exactly what I thought.
Still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, okay, well, we paid out more redemptions than what we received.
Okay.
And so that's when all this started unfolding. So we're looking at total that I can prove that she took was was $10,653, something like that, during that time period.
Damn, dog. I'm telling you right now, just straight up. This is the type of shit you do if you plan on quitting. Like, literally, plan on quitting. Like, you do that shit, you make a quick buck, and you quit. That way, it's like you can at least give your some plausible deniability. Wait, you know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. But, yeah, don't expect to still be showing up to work and you, like, defrauding the company, like, and then you wait enough time for them to get the bill, because, you know, like, for them to get the scratchers and the tickets, like, they have to work everything out with the store. So, like, they can see what's actually wrong, because they know what they giving when they give it out. Like, it's again, it's not a bad scam, but you gotta be smooth.
Every instance on video,
I got it all in a thumb drive for you. Everything instance on video, I've got the R report that shows our redemptions on our register, and then all of the redemptions on the Florida lottery terminal. Since we don't own that, I had to get.
I'm gonna tell you exactly where she messed up. She messed up by paying out the other people. If she didn't pay out the other people, like the losing tickets, if she didn't pay out the losing tickets and enter in so many, manual amounts instead of it coming off the scanner, she probably wouldn't have got caught. She probably could have, just picked up a few hundred here and there, like a normal person, where you're still in it like a candy bar, and she might have been able to fly under the radar, but she went for the big bucks. Like, she took out 10 bands, like 10,000. Just like, fuck it, dude.
That's what you state, and that shows everything of what ticket she scanned, what the value is on an Excel spreadsheet. So
is there
that's how
any
I
type
added
of
everything.
login for her information? No, it doesn't matter. The machine is a machine. Anybody
The machine's a machine. Anybody can do it, but it's her scheduled shift.
Anybody can do it.
Video. She's the only one at the liquor store, because we usually only work one person at the liquor store at the time. So
basically, she's been taking lottery ticket scan.
Dog, and she worked at the liquor store part. That's the easiest place to work, is at a liquor store. Like, you just chilling. Everybody's just coming and trying to get messed up. It's an easy job. It's cool. It's laxed. Like, I can understand if it's a position that you hate. It's a position that you hate, and that's what makes you say fuck it. But you can't throw away a good position for like nothing. That's nothing. Like, you throwing away your whole freedom and your ability to be trusted with cash and your ability to be employed for $10,000. Like, that's stupid.
If they're winners or not. If they're not winners, they don't away. If they are winners, she scans them, takes the money. But she found a way to make a lottery ticket a winner every time. And it's been going on since July. They have a thumb drive full of all the.
it started July 2nd, I think, was the first day that we discovered it.
Dog. So, bro, she was literally been able to get away with this for damn near 5 months. Since July, 4 months. She been able to get away with that shit for 4 months, bro. She got more than 10,000. They're saying 10,000 and change is all that they can prove. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if you're doing this kind of thing, like, you go for the gusto and you get the fuck out. You get out. Like, she did it too long. This is the problem. This is the problem. Keep it small. Keep it small. Like, especially if you plan on keeping your job. You know what? Don't do that. That's stupid. You will get caught and you will end up like this person. No job, loss of freedom, and don't let her be a single mom, because them kids, if none of the relatives want to deal with it, they going into the system. This don't even make sense.
So you have date and time.
Ain't that the definition of stupid?
Everything's on that thumb drive as far as Excel spreadsheets.
Stupid shit.
Taking lottery tickets, scanning them.
But don't they have to be activated first?
They're all active because they're all, you know, for gameplay.
Okay. You said.
I didn't know what's going on for if I'm calling.
I will tell you. We're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have. Okay. I'm gonna figure out if we're taking a jail or not taking a jail.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know. Okay. So can you?
Come on, man. You know you taking her to jail. Your mind is already made up. Like, your mind is already, like, there. But the other thing is this. Like, say everything in front of her. Or let her go. And it's not like you don't know who she is. Like, you don't need to, like, keep her there. Especially if you know she already says she got kids, bro. Like, at least give her that. But, I mean, she don't look violent. Like, nothing about her screams violent to me. We might find out something different, but nothing really screams violent to me. She doesn't seem like she's, like, irate. She's scared as hell. She definitely scared as hell. Her heart is pounding right now. Like, that's when she got her hands on her chest. Her heart is pounding. But, man, you know you gonna take her to jail, man. I don't know why you lying, man. Like, you got her in that room. She ain't leaving. Like, just tell her she going to jail, bro.
You sit down for me.
I don't want to lose my kids either. I have a 7-month-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's going on, and
Just
then
take a seat for me. We'll figure it out.
You know, they'll let you make a group.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because the allegations, I guess, we have going on
They
against
still
you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, now that they did their investigation. Now they can tell us what they have
No,
going
he
on.
said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July, okay? So it's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay, so.
He explained to me it was like
He said,
So.
Yo, so you tell me that you had an opportunity to just leave work and say, fuck your job. And instead you stay and wait for the police? How stupid are you? Like, if you know the police are coming, you know that, like, what this is theft. Like, this is grand theft. This is fraud. This is felony. And you think that your job is about to just, sit there, give you a pass, let it ride. Like, oh, you know what? It's okay. We're just going to fire you and that's it. No! Get your stupid ass out of there. Like, let them fire you. At least you could sit there and wait until they got enough to charge you before they put you in handcuffs. You over there waiting for them to put you in handcuffs. Look, I can tell you're not a criminal. Somebody put you up to this shit. You need to go talk to that person and have them take the blame or something. Like, take some burden.
So, yes, we're gonna. Is that something you wrote down?
yeah, this is what I got.
4 months, $11,000. A little over what? $2,700
You want that back or?
She's right. She's adding to it.
a little over $2,700 a month.
It's fine.
That's all you did it for? A little over $2,700 a month?
They do instant lottery redemption.
You should have just got another job.
And then they put $30, we give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly, the state sends us a bill that says, hey,
You actually overpaid something.
we overpaid in redemptions because she figured out that she could just do that instant lottery redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of some cash.
Or fake. Correct. Or not, loser. Winner or loser?
Having a ticket. Not even having a ticket. She just goes up to the register and goes instant lottery redemptions, $100.
Oh, okay.
$100, $100. Correct.
You can just computerize.
Correct.
Is that normal practice?
In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without a ticket. So obviously something on our back end that might need to be addressed. But
Yeah.
because they gave her that opportunity.
Okay.
And then she played some online stuff too. I mean, the online's probably a couple $100, but the rest adds up to the, $10,600 something.
So he just robbing the cash register. For nothing.
Printout of the
I didn't
total.
print it out because it was just so big. I mean, these reports are
This
massive.
PDF that you're on, this USB that you have, what is on it?
I've got all the video of Aubrey doing all this stuff. I have all the receipts of
Video, security.
security video. Yeah,
Timestamp and date.
yeah, timestamp dated. I have one file that has all the video. One file that has.
You okay?
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me.
I've always been out here.
Huh?
I've just been out here.
She also figured out that
So I just saw that she got up over there and you moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But I do need this data.
right.
So,
Like she could pull
That's what I'm trying to figure out because people in my neighborhood make sure they get off the bed. So I'm trying to think who went around my house that
I
I
would
know.
try to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So while we're figuring out stuff out here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask him, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago? And
I will
that's
gladly ask you. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now.
Did this bitch say that they talked to her about this 2 months ago? Meaning she could have walked away. She could have walked away, not did it, pocketed whatever it is that she got. It sounded like it was probably like to the tune of $5,000, right? Or at least that's what the averages would say, that she got at least $5,000 in 2 months. They talked to her about it. All she had to do was stop. She probably would have been okay. They talked to her about it 2 months ago, and she kept doing it.
I'm gonna be talking with them. We're gonna figure out
I'm
what we have going
irritated
on.
by this.
You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, for your kids and
So one in
stuff.
jail.
There's a possibility.
2 months ago.
Why?
Because apparently you stole almost $11,000 from
And
this
my
business.
the head Corey in charge that run this store,
I'm
they
not-
had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your kids up just in case if you do happen to go to jail.
I
Okay?
think I'm trying to think.
Oh my God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, you are throwing away your job. I get it. You probably needed a little extra money and bills was tight. You ain't got no help. You got daycare. You got expense after expense after expense. I get it. When you have kids, they expensive. Okay? Expensive. But look, you throwing away the very thing that they need, which is you to be free. You to be free. You to be able to work. You threw away two things for nothing. When you could have just got a second job, picked up a second hustle, like something other than this. Because what you did it for was an extra $2,700 a month. And the thing is, like, yeah, if you were short and it was gonna be a bad month, and then maybe you did this shit, and then when they talk to you about it, that's when you stop. At least you could have your job for a couple more months, right? Maybe they would just let it ride as long as you didn't do it again, because maybe they didn't have concrete proof. But they talked to you 2 months, which means they was gonna watch your ass. They was gonna watch you. But you sit here and you still keep doing it. Like, so stupid. Brain, use it. Like, they gave you the heads up 2 months. They wrote you up for it. You think they weren't going to observe what you do next? You goofy. Ooh, I got to calm down here. My blood pressure getting high.
Can I call? My family don't stay here. They stay in Georgia.
Okay, well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friends at Child Protective Services.
So can I call y'all, one of the police officers that used to work with you guys?
Used to or does?
So
Or,
alright,
I don't know.
so
I don't know,
Corey in
sir.
charge can tell you about the meeting we had.
Hang on.
See, now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt.
It
We're
doesn't
talking.
matter
So figure
anymore.
out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
Doesn't matter anymore. You kept doing it.
Can she walk me in the
No.
bathroom?
No.
I'm bleeding. Like,
No.
she's walking with me.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I can't even go pee.
No, you cannot
So
go pee.
how do I supposed to use the bathroom?
It's either you make phone calls now for somebody to get your kids, okay? I'm helping you, that, or I put you in handcuffs and we just go. No, we're not doing that.
So I can even go.
We have to listen to.
It's mine. You're in my custody right now. You are not free to go. You're under investigative detention right now. Okay? You know what that means?
Someone to talk to.
Okay.
Okay. So what was the question?
Just the actual total amount. See if we can just put.
It's really this kind of dumb people. Like, it's really these kind of dumb people that are in the world.
Let me ask you a question. If a police standing in front of me, they could deny me for using the restroom.
You gotta tell them why we're in front of you. They're making accusations of.
Now look, I've been on their side right now because they've been like this. She's been like what she got herself in is beyond stupid. But literally, if she has to pee, bro, let her go to the restroom. At the end of the day, she's still a human being. She does deserve the ability to use the restroom, and that way she doesn't get a tract infection. You don't have her for like drugs or anything that she would need to hide. And if anything, you can make her leave her stuff behind, including her phone, and just go with her to the damn restroom. You are a police officer. Go in there with her. Like, nobody's going to say anything, especially with all these liberal people anyway. You can just say that you're a transformer. Okay? I know that's a terrible joke, but I'm being dead ass serious. Like, just do your job, man. Like, still be humane. Like, if she don't pee, she can get a urinary tract infection, right? You don't know what her medical situation is. Like, you don't know any of this. Well, obviously she's not saying it either, but just off of the fact that she needs to pee. Women can't hold in their pee like men can without any problems, okay? They can't do that. You need to let her pee. Like, in this situation, just go with her. Go with her into the restroom. You're still going to have her detained. If you don't feel comfortable going in, wait outside the door. I'm pretty sure she's not going to climb through the ducts and escape.
You stealing $11,000 from Winn-Dixie.
Say it again, Auntie. Okay, because when I started back over here, he's saying that $11,000 worth of lotto I took. So the police stand here. I have to pee. I'm bleeding. Like, he telling me no, I cannot go.
Yeah, let her go, bro.
I just asked him. He said,
just go with her.
She can't even go with me. He said, I have to stand here.
Cool.
Yes.
Go with her. Just go with her.
Just for that emote right there.
Yeah, sure.
2-13.
She said if a female could pull me, I should be able to go.
It has to be law enforcement. Okay.
Y'all can't stand at the door. Ain't no windows in the bathroom.
Do you have I need a female reference to that.
Oh my gosh.
No,
He
the thing
said
is,
no,
I'm having a
cannot
female
go.
officer come here that's going to search you prior to going to the bathroom.
Oh, she could search me. You want me to take it?
No.
No, I wasn't opening my clothes.
No.
This was in my pocket.
You're fine. But no.
These only thing in here is milk and it's leaking. That's it.
No, you are fine. Okay.
He's saying no. I said can't go.
Come on, man. Just go in there. Go with
her. See if she will.
Like, go in there with her.
Pick up your little ones just in case you do have to come with me.
I cannot hear you. Okay.
Now, if there's no dividers in the restroom,
She said the same thing you said.
then
I'm sorry, when the police say something to me, I'll call somebody who used to work for the police department.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
said as long as it's a female officer, I can go. Other than that, if it's a male, I cannot go. I have to sit here and hold my hair.
Okay.
So Mr.
well,
Hart,
I guess they got
didn't tell you about
rules
the
then.
write-up
I don't
they
know.
gave you for that?
What's
But
that?
They didn't tell you about the write-up, the whole conversation.
he could have just stood out the door,
Because I had it with Charles in court.
check the perimeter, and stand out the door.
I mean,
But this is about the same thing you just talked about.
correct. Because at that point we didn't know where the loss was coming
He said,
from.
he said the lotto. He said the lotto is messing up. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop. He said because it's a lot of money for that. And then after that, it was another one for the.
Ginger's gonna go upstairs and see
What's
what's
your money
coming.
order?
She could have got away with it. They was just saying it was like an error. They was thinking it was just an error, like computer error. She could have got away with it.
We don't have time to do
And you wrote me up for that.
I know. And yeah, so apparently 3 days ago, lottery police got contacted by Winn-Dixie about it.
Yo, hold on. Bro, swole. Look, swole, bro,
3 days
swole.
ago,
Look at bro.
police got contacted by
Yes, sir. Bro, swole.
Winn-Dixie about it. They've compiled all the paperwork and all like the files and everything for Winn-Dixie. So there's a PDF up here with like tons of information on it about video surveillance. I guess each actual scratch-off ticket, dates, times, money value. I mean, we're looking at like 11 grand over 5 months, man. I mean, that's
corpus problem.
well, it's theft. It's grand theft.
Yeah, but Winn-Dixie has their own corporate that investigates shit like this.
Yeah, well,
And they, you wait 5 months to do this.
well, they just knew about it 3 weeks ago because they got alerted by the state regarding, I guess, basically they sent a summary or whatever, and I guess they said like, oh, you're over this amount because basically each ticket has a value. So she would go in, just go to the computer and just take money out without scanning a ticket. So that they hit. Okay. And then I guess that when they found out about it, they started investigating it, contacted the lottery police. Lottery police sent them all the information. I guess he just got the rest of the information, I don't know, yesterday, today, or 2 days ago, and then I guess she's here. So nobody's talked to her yet. I guess lottery police said that they have too high of a workload that they're not going to come take this, and that it's just simple grand theft. And
That's because
you need him to come to the station to.
It's not a lot of money. Like, that's why the lottery don't give a shit. It's not a lot of money. Like, it's $11,000. It's a waste of fucking time. You know, like, for you guys, it's not a waste of time because you're just the police. You know what I mean? Like, you guys pretty much don't have shit to do most of the time, which is really a good thing. But you have these rare instances where, you know, you actually can make a difference. I wouldn't call this one of them. This is like, yeah, you call it grand theft. It is by definition grand theft. But I'm sure there's probably other things that are more meaningful that you guys could do. Like, you guys could prevent people from actually being harmed and being robbed and all these other things. But this is Florida, so technically a person can prevent a lot of those things themselves. But yeah.
To explain all the paperwork and how to read it and all this other kind of stuff.
They've been helpful already, so
He'd be more than happy to come do that.
I appreciate it.
Like, I don't understand why they just don't do it, but whatever.
I love this song. She's
So I just need you to fill out a statement form.
It's over.
Basically, just put your information here.
Okay.
Down here, put her information.
Okay.
And then let's just make this the easy way. So on the statement form, just write, on this date at this time, I was informed of XYZ. You begin an investigation, which you ultimately determine that from this month, this day, to this month, this day, employee X was doing XYZ. You contact the lottery police. They went ahead and sent you over all the files as far as video, dates, times. I'm assuming the transactions.
Yeah, like all the video and all the registered transaction was from us, and then I had to go through the state to get their lottery terminal reports.
And that's like
that's what I contacted.
The scans of the actual.
The scans, right?
And then just say you got all of that information. Just say that it has been determined that the total amount of theft from business or whatever is X amount of dollars, and then just put in there that you wish to pursue charges.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we don't have to go too deep into yours.
Right. I mean, everything's on the thumb drive. So
Yeah. Well,
I know it's going to take.
She really could have got away with it.
Day by day and each time, and
But
that's a lot.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably gonna be she. Absolutely depending on what she says when I interview her. If she doesn't, then we'll have probably to release her while we continue to work the investigation. Because it sounds like it's kind of in depth for months, right?
She just had to keep going.
And once we arrest her, the state has 33 days to file on those charges. So if we can't really make sense of it for them, then they're gonna drop it. So,
I mean, obviously, the only thing I'm worried about is restitution. So obviously, I have to go through the prosecution part to get that.
so is it Winn-Dixie that's at a loss, or is it for the lottery?
I'm at a loss for the value of the tickets.
Okay.
Now, the cases that I've worked for in the past is we'll prosecute for the value of the tickets because that's my loss, and then the state goes after that person for the winnings of those fraud tickets.
Okay.
So that's what usually happens.
So that's even more in depth for the Florida lottery.
Yeah.
I thought bro said that they never had an incident where somebody figured out that they could just like cash out on non-lottery tickets or non-winning tickets, or just, you know, saying fuck it. So what kind of scam has the store been through before where you went through this and you know that we have to press charges and you know, to get restitution for, you know, X amount? Like, I understand that you're the manager and you got to make these decisions like that, but I'm gonna also tell you this, and you should probably know, is that the Winn-Dixie, the corporate level, they don't care about this shit. Like, they do not care about this shit. Like, they're not going to notice you over this shit. I mean, good on you. Good on you for pursuing to try to get restitution, but you ain't getting that money from her.
The total value for the almost
For my loss is 10,000. Yeah, 10,653
for the just the lottery.
for the tickets. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the value for the state's probably gotta be triple that.
Probably.
Yeah, depending on what you.
Yeah. So, like I said, just on that, just kind of like, just this day that you found out about this, you begin an investigation, and you know, just kind of the format of it. So, because I'll more likely I'll be doing the initial, just a brief, just we got here reference to this. This is what you said. It was handed over to them to spend the more manpower time to sit there and go through everything.
So what's most likely going to happen is they're going to take the initial report. It'll come up to us, and then we're going to look at everything that you provided them and kind of make sense of it for the state, and then file the charges.
Okay.
So as long as I get it through the courts, I mean, that's my only hope of getting restitution. So.
Sure.
You're not getting that money, bro.
Let me grab my laptop and then I'll go from there.
All right. Who do you want to do Miranda an interview?
You have one hour of video. You feel comfortable going through it?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but I'll give it a shot.
Just to understand it. I always understand
Yeah.
So you look at it.
As long as this chair doesn't break on me. I just want. What was your? I know your last name is Bird. What was your first name again, ma'am?
You can read my man, right?
I am, yes.
Send me up for the jail.
I didn't say that, but
I know that.
in order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, okay, because we are doing an investigation, in order for me to legally speak to you, I have to read you your Miranda warnings. Somebody said you're going to jail, okay, but I have to read these to you, okay? So, what was your first name? It states that the Constitution requires I inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now or have him or her present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. If you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during the interview, just speak up at any time. If at any time hereafter you wish to remain silent or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped. Do you understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
No.
Okay. Is that a yes?
Of course
yes?
she would say that.
In her redacted
Stupid is as
confession,
stupid does.
the suspect admitted to taking lottery tickets to cover basic necessities like milk and other items for her newborn. She also revealed that this wasn't a one-time thing. It had been going on for about 2 months. Her method was straightforward. Keep the winning tickets, cash them in, and throw away the losers. It seemed foolproof, but eventually her luck ran out.
Okay, but just there are resources out there, okay? And if you need help, you need to contact us, Salvation Army, Rescue Outreach Mission. There's a whole different slew of things out there, okay? We have a pamphlet at our police department, which is...
My address.
So I know where you live, to make sure all your information's right, okay?
What do you mean, why?
There are pamphlets we have that have 100 different types of resources out there.
Okay, well, okay, what else do my address?
So I know where you live.
Come on. Like, you got ID. They know where you live already. Like, you. I'm over this. Let me not call anybody a bitch today.
Live.
Why you gotta know what I live?
For a report.
My address has to be on the report?
Everything will be on a report. This is what's happening, okay? You're gonna take a ride to jail. Okay, so sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If he catch my
Well,
house.
hang tight. We have some things that need to be handled over here. So have a seat.
Okay, what will be the charge?
Grand theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes.
No
2
shit.
felonies. But it's 1 count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get no bond. Okay.
You get bond.
Don't quote me on it, though. All right, so have a seat.
She'll get bond.
So y'all gotta arrest me inside here.
Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on.
Stay humble, work hard, be kind.
Come on, can you do it out the door?
I gotta do it here. I don't even need it, Steven.
Hurt my arm.
Okay, well, I'm trying to put your arms behind your back.
Like you're praying, like this. Like you're praying.
Stop pulling from me.
Hang on.
Please.
Put your hand behind your back. Okay. Hang on, use your hand.
Stop pulling. Do you understand
I'm
that?
down the stairs. I
No.
don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter. You're pulling from me. You don't do anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you understand that?
Bro, she ain't about to get away from you. Like, just chill, man. She's not about to get away from you. She can't outrun. Never mind. I'ma be nice. Already flamed her.
My hand was on your couch.
Do that in the car. I'm not happy. Just leave it alone.
The suspect was ultimately charged with felony grand theft and sentenced to 2 years of probation. However, after violating her probation, she ended up serving 8 months behind bars. The real question is, with all those tickets she scratched, did she ever think the jackpot she'd hit would be a cell? Drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, they gave her a slap on the wrist, which I've kind of felt like they weren't going to give her a slap on the wrist, especially if she didn't have like a criminal history. Like, if you don't have a criminal history, most of the time you're going to get a slap on the wrist for your first offense. So they gave her 2 months probation. 2 years probation. Literally 2 years probation. And you couldn't just do nothing. She couldn't do nothing. There's no telling what they violated her for. They could have violated her or anything. But she ended up serving 8 months. That's 8 months away from your kids. That's 8 months that you ain't putting no food on the table. Like, all this over 11,000. I really hope it was more. I really, really do hope it was more. But the fact that she was still there after 2 months, it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't a lot for where she could just like move on from that job. But she could have just stopped. She could have stopped. They were willing to say it was an error. Anyway, we got some more stupid shit to watch, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace. These are fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.